Hey y'all, I'm Jasmine. I just thought I would come on here and speak about my first couple weeks at as a nurse. So yes, I'm a new nurse. I just graduated nursing school back in December. Well, I haven't graduated yet, but I finished school back in December. I just passed my NCLEX on Friday. Today is what's today? Tuesday. Sorry, I just got home from work. I'm a little tired. So yeah, I'm working overnights, and so far the hardest part about work is getting used to being awake all night. Like, I'm not used to that, so I get really sleepy. Usually when I get home, I jump straight in the shower, go straight to bed. Then I can't sleep like the whole time, so I'll go to sleep around 8:30 or so, and then I'll be up around 12, and I'll just stay up, and I can't go back to sleep because it's the daytime, so I got to get used to working overnight and sleeping during the day. So I think that's pretty hard. And then you get to work that night and you're still tired because you were up all day. But as far as working goes, it wasn't too bad. They had me following a nurse my first day, and I hadn't taken my NCLEX yet, so I wasn't able to give any drugs or anything. I was just following her, getting oriented to the floor and stuff. So I worked about 3 weeks before I got my license. Like I said, I just passed my boards on Friday. Today's Tuesday. I started, and today's also the 25th or 26th, and I started working on the 4th. So I haven't had my license, but I'm just following a nurse. And she knows that I haven't done a lot of skills because, I mean, in clinicals you get the opportunity to do some, but you don't really always get that many chances to do things. So I had never done a Foley, and on my first day at work I put a Foley in a mail, and I mean, it wasn't too bad. My nurse, she just talked me through it, so it was fine. Second day I did a Foley again, same patient. I got some IVs. I just kind of helped different nurses on the floor insert IVs and stuff. And I mean, that wasn't my first time putting an IV. It was like my third. But I mean, I still got to get used to it because, like I said, it's only my third. I haven't really had that much experience. I did have a code on my floor on the second or third day, so that was kind of interesting. What else did I do? I mean, just seeing a bunch of different patients and, getting to know them better. I'm working on an oncology unit, so I see those patients pretty often. Sometimes they'll get discharged and then they get readmitted because they got to have their chemo again or whatever. So, I mean, there's pros and cons to working on that floor. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of rewarding at the same time. You get to know your patients very well because they come in so often. And so far, I'm really loving it. So, my advice for some new nurses: don't be too nervous. I mean, you're going to be nervous, but don't be too nervous because they do know you're a new nurse. They're willing to work with you. What else do I have as a new nurse? Just be willing to learn. You're not going to know everything. Don't expect to know everything. They don't expect you to know everything either. So just be willing to learn, soak it all up. Don't argue with the person teaching you. Don't, oh, well, I did it this way, so it shouldn't be done like that. Like, no, people have different ways of doing things, and they're just showing you their way. Now, if you don't, agree with their way, or their way just doesn't work for you, that's fine, because people understand. Like, if you follow different nurses, you'll see some of the same procedures being done in a different way. So you got to kind of, find your own niche, and that's what I'm working on right now, because I follow two different nurses, and they have their two different styles, so I'm just picking up on one style and picking up on another and making it my own. And let me see, advice as far as the NCLEX go: if you haven't taken your NCLEX, I would say study lab values, because that's going to be on there. I didn't have that many, but it'll be on there. No common drugs. Don't stress too much on like some uncommon drugs, because chances are it's probably not going to be on there. Digoxin, that will be on your test. I don't care